Welcome to our channel. I'm Dax. For many, a trip to Santorini is a once-in-a-lifetime dream. You want to make it perfect. Instead of a frantic checklist, this guide is about slowing down to create unforgettable memories. Let's explore this incredible island the right way. The first big decision you make when you visit Santorini is how to get there. Once you're in Athens, getting to Santorini is fairly straightforward. You either fly or you take a ferry. Your choice will come down to a classic travel dilemma: time versus money and experience. The ferry is a classic Greek experience, but it can take long, 5 to 8 hours. A flight gets you from Athens to Santorini in less than an hour. Not all ferries are the same. You can opt to pay more for a modern high-speed catamaran, which will get you there in about 5 hours, or choose a large conventional ferry, which is the most budget-friendly and stable on the water. But for many, the ferry isn't just transport. It's part of the adventure. You get great views, you can lounge, walk around on the open deck, or enjoy the onboard refreshments. There's a certain romance to arriving on an island by sea. We chose to do both. We took a short ferry ride to the nearby Aegean Island to experience the ferry, and we took a flight to Santorini's Thera airport. The ferry door opening and revealing the island was quite an experience. And finally, Santorini is a popular cruise destination. At any given time, you'll find 1 or 2 cruise ships moored in and around Fira and Oia. Where you stay in Santorini will depend on what you're looking for. You pay for your view of the caldera, a massive volcanic crater that is surrounded by towering cliffs. The caldera is Santorini's biggest attraction. We stayed at the Arisana Hotel, a boutique hotel in Fira. It's located just steps away from the caldera. Unlike many caldera-facing hotels, it is accessible by car. When you have the famous Santorini caldera within 5 minutes of your hotel, you cannot complain. Clifftop cave hotels in Santorini are unique and often come with spectacular views. But many hotels require you to climb multiple flights of stairs to get to them. While Fira and Oia are the most popular tourist destinations in Santorini, there are many other villages that are less crowded, affordable, and as beautiful. Firostefani is one of them. Megalahori is another option. It is a picturesque village on Santorini Island with a history dating back to the 17th century. The village houses historical mansions, old traditional houses, and vineyards. If money is no object for you, and you're looking for some quiet time away from the caldera crowd, you can find a villa such as this in Vlčada, around 10 kilometers from Fira. Perched high above the caldera, Santorini's capital Fira is a cascade of white clinging to the dramatic volcanic cliffs. But the view from the shore is just as breathtaking, looking out across the vast blue caldera. Cliffside restaurants and cafes offer some of the best views of the caldera. Fira acts as the city's main hub, with every drive offering a scenic view of the volcanic landscape. Fira is the heart of the island, home to the airport, the ferry port, and a gateway for thousands of visitors arriving by cruise ships. Getting down to the old port is an adventure in itself. You have three choices: brave the 588 steps of the winding path, share the journey with the traditional Santorini donkeys, or take a breathtaking ride on the cable car. Back in the village, Fira's charm comes alive. Its narrow cobble streets are a maze of tourist shops, local boutiques, and quaint, quiet alleyways. Santorini's main bus stand is located in downtown Fira. The main event in Santorini is, without a doubt, the sunset. It's a daily ritual. Securing a spot for the show is a popular activity. Cliffside restaurants fill up quickly. Reservations for a front row seat are a must during peak season. For many, watching the sunset from the deck of the cruise ship is part of the Santorini experience. As the daylight fades, Fira transforms, proving it's just as beautiful at night, with its lights twinkling over the dark, silent sea. If you liked the video so far, please consider subscribing and providing us feedback through your likes and your comments. It would help us very much. On the northern tip of Santorini lies a village that seems carved from a dream. This is Ia. Getting here is an adventure. You can embrace the journey on the famous hiking trails from Fira, or take in the dramatic views of the winding cliffside road from a bus. Once you arrive, Ia's iconic beauty is everywhere. It's a breathtaking maze of brilliant white homes and charming chapels, crowned by those world-famous blue domes. Follow the path down the red volcanic cliffs, and you'll discover the quaint fishing port of Amudi Bay, where the catch of the day is always on the menu. But the real heart of Ia is found in its labyrinth of narrow, marble-paved alleys, each turn revealing a hidden courtyard or a stunning new perspective. At the center of the village stands the majestic Church of Panagia Brezani, a beautiful and peaceful landmark in the main square. As evening approaches, a sense of anticipation fills the air. Crowds gather at the old Byzantine castle ruins and every available vantage point, all to witness the main event. Like in Fira, sunset dining is a cherished ritual, a chance to savor the moment as the sky puts on its unforgettable, spectacular show. While Fira and Ia are breathtaking, the true magic of Santorini is often found beyond the crowds. This is a different view of the caldera, revealing a wilder, more rugged beauty. Venture inland from the cliffs, and you'll discover the island's agricultural heart. This is a view towards the southeastern coast, with the mountain Mesa Vuono watching over the village of Peressa. Here you will find Santorini's famous volcanic beaches. The black sands of the Peressa and the Perivolos stretch for miles, offering a unique landscape against the deep blue Aegean. A short drive away lies a scene from another planet, the towering red cliffs and volcanic sands of Red Beach near the Akrotiri Peninsula. They are a testament to the island's powerful past. Dotted across the island, traditional windmills stand as charming reminders of a bygone era. For one of the best sunset spots away from the year crowds, journey to the island's southwestern tip and the historic Akrotiri Lighthouse. And no trip to Santorini is complete without tasting the island's famous volcanic wines. Wineries like Veneziano's are carved directly into the caldera cliffs, offering incredible wine and food pairings with an unforgettable view. From unique beaches and quiet villages to the iconic sunsets that leave you speechless, Santorini is more than just a destination. It is an unforgettable feeling. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this journey, please subscribe to see where we go next.